Danette. Denise is behind the camera and stuff. He's on the other side of the chicken coop. I don't think we've updated you on what we've been doing with our chicken coop. Previously, this is our Bresse chickens. We've had them. We've had them up here under the pecan trees. And Jason, Jace, and Stumpy were talking what a great idea it would be, because they are such good grazers and good, what's the word I'm looking for? Scratchers. To put them in the garden. So, and I don't think we did a video, sister, when we moved it.
No,
we didn't.
just you and I, because we couldn't do it.
It was just me and Denise, we couldn't do it. So what we've been doing, so they've probably been what? About
a week.
It's been
and a half.
Probably 2 weeks. I'll say 2 weeks at the most. On our, we've moved it over to our garden. And you can see about every 2 days we move the coop. And you can see where we started here on the ground, and we just moved it inches little by little, because they say if you keep your chickens on your garden, you really shouldn't have to fertilize anything. And so we're letting them scratch the ground. They're pooping on the ground.
Your husband's calling you.
And hopefully they'll be. But we're going to move this coop a little further into the grass where they can eat grass. It benefits in 2 ways. You get fertilizer and cuts down on your feed bill. So stay with us. Where do you want me, buddy?
You got a pair of hand trucks laying around.
They saw us move the greenhouse coop.
Just try to keep it about like that.
About like that.
Just up off the ground.
Last time we got one out, didn't we, sister? One time before.
If you'll come around here and look, I've just simply tied a rope on the front of it. Try to have something to pull with.
Is that where you want it?
Not really, it ain't level
Okay.
enough.
I'm still up.
Let it down, see? Yeah, that should be fine. Stick it under the left corner over there.
My left?
Yeah, that'll just keep them from getting out. You need some help? Look. In right here. Got this. Right up. Anyway, we're just gonna, because it ain't supposed to rain in 6 months. We're just gonna leave it out here.
Oh, sorry, sister.
Out of the way, but anyway.
It's going crazy on the grass.
Well, that's what you want. I was telling my sister-in-law, it's behind the camera. Don't step too far back, she'll fall in the hole. But I was telling her earlier, last year out here, we bought about $300 worth of fertilizer to do the whole garden. And so, if you can plant a cover crop and keep your chickens moved around. There you go.
I'm not gonna put that back.
Okay. And leave the, move the chickens around the garden on top of the cover crop. Shouldn't have to use any fertilizer. So, you look at it 2 different ways, Yeah, we spend a little money on the chickens, but we're gonna eat them, and they're gonna give us eggs, and they're gonna make fertilizer. And the way they keep talking, fertilizer could be really scarce this coming year. So we're trying to get ahead of the curve and fertilize our garden using our animals. And some new feed will help a lot.
Get the water filled and get it back in there.
They'll love the clover. This stuff right here, I think it's called white clover. If you look, you can see the white blooms. But I don't know any animal that don't on the homestead that don't like clover. Every animal, and it's packed with nutrition. So even the dogs eat it some.
Yeah. Look.
And but anyway, that's what we're out here trying to do. Trying to get our garden fertilized for next year.
Yeah.
Using our chickens and
Yep.
and also trying to provide meat and everything else. Like my wife said, these are the Bresse chickens. And I watched Kevin and Sarah. I'll give them a shout out like they need it. They got 600,000 subscribers. But I like to give credit where credit's due. I watched them butcher they cleaned 6 roosters the other day, and the average dress weight at 6 months old of these chickens was 5 pounds, which is a chicken you'd buy in the store. So it's a quick overturn.
Bug just flew into the camera. Did you see that?
Sorry. And and they're also supposed to start laying early, around 6 months.
So we got them back in the end of July.
So we're hoping they will be a great dual-purpose bird. Provide us meat and eggs and fertilizer.
Of course, at some point when we start planting our garden, we're gonna probably move them over to the goat pen. You think?
Which possibly, yes.
Yeah, because they're gonna outgrow this pen, you know, eventually. But like I said, every 2 days we try to move it, and they've got all that clover in there to eat on. Right now they're eating the feed because that's what they know. We'll check on them tomorrow when we feed them. If they've eaten all that up, we might move it again. You know, it just depends. Anyway, that's the update on our Bresse chickens, our chicken coop, and what we've been doing with it, and multi-purposing things around here. Right, sister?
That's right.
So now we're going to head into the kitchen. Thank you for watching.
Thank you guys for watching.
And as Stumpy always says, a simple
Life is a much more enjoyable life.
absolutely.
God bless you
God
guys.
bless you. See you on the next video.